guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? I know I'm very red in the face. I've not quite adjusted my coats with the weather because obviously it's suddenly got a bit milder. It's lovely, it's making me very happy, but I'm absolutely boiling this morning. So I've got this great big Lemire winter coat on, and it is a warm coat. I definitely don't need it on. It's really mild today. I'm back with Mr. Coco. We are reunited. He's had a little holiday. I really missed him because I love this horse. So yeah, we're back in the woods together, which is lovely. Yeah, how have you all been? Gosh, the weather on the weekend was such a tale of two halves because Saturday was amazing weather-wise. It was fairly mild. The sun came out. It was nice. And then Sunday, yesterday, filthy. It was the most disgusting day ever. It was so wet and windy. So yeah, very interesting. But I think today's meant to be a good day, so I'm all down for that. I'm very happy. Oh, it is very soggy everywhere though. Look at all this water. I was thinking earlier, like, how long until the horses can go back out? Because Sienna looks quite sad. She does get to this time of year and starts to struggle. She's like me. She's not great with the weather, and she knows spring's around the corner. She can hear the birds sing more. It's milder. Oh, are you drinking it? Maybe we shouldn't drink it. And he's like, I want to play with it. No, we're going to keep walking. We're going to keep walking. Yeah, she's just a bit sad. She just wants to be out. Obviously, after all this, it's not going to be any time soon. But I was just thinking, like, when do I reckon they might be out by? And then it sort of dawned on me that quite often it's not till April, and sometimes not till the end of April. And I was like, oh gosh, it's like 2 months. I don't know if Sienna and I could do 2 months, but anyway. We'll see what the weather does. Can't control it, can we? It'll do whatever it fancies, but if I could get that by the end of March, I'd be really happy with that. So yeah, it's a slightly depressing thought for a Monday, but never mind. Anyway, I'm very happy because it's the end of February this week. Last few days, yes. Lincoln hated February. It's just not been a good month. It's just weather-wise and work-wise and life-wise, it's just been hard work. And actually, interesting, last night I like a podcast to go to sleep to. I don't really care what I'm listening to either. I just want some noise in the background so I fall asleep. And it had that Mel Robbins on, I don't know what you give her as a title, like life coach or something, I don't know. Anyway, she was talking about like stress management and things like that. And I can get my knickers in a twist sometimes, you know. I can work myself up, normally about stupid stuff like at work, things that just annoy me that I've perhaps asked to be changed or something that's better for the horses and nobody bothers to do it and that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that I get wound up about. And I was like listening to what she was saying, and she was like, let it be, just let it be. Like, there's no point getting your knickers in a twist as such, because you're just wasting your energy and stressing yourself out, and actually it doesn't change the outcome. You know, the only person that's going to affect is you. And I was like, right, I'm going to really try that this week. So I come into work this morning, and there's a few things I saw, and I'd like, you know, roll my eyes out thinking, okay, still haven't done that then. And I was like, let it be. So annoying, I know. I was like, don't let it wind you up. So that's what we're trying hard with this week, just to let things be and not worry about the things I can't control. I can't control the people I work with or the clients or anything like that. You know, they're going to do what they do. I'm going to do what I do. I just need to worry about me. So that's my motto for this week. Sad, but you know, it's always good. It's always good to, you know, do a bit of stress management and just be chilled. That's what we want, to be chilled. Like Mr. Coco here. Look how happy he is. Bless him. I have absolutely no idea where this video is going. It is, as I say, Monday, and the video goes up on Wednesday. So who knows? You might not even see it, because if there's nothing interesting to put in it, I won't bother putting it up. But I'll wait and see. Anyway, hope you're having a good start to the week as well, guys. Good morning, guys. You know why I'm smiling. Look at that. Oh, it's a beautiful start to the day. Just makes you so happy, doesn't it? Instant happy fix. It is Tuesday. I will be bringing Coop out of schooling retirement for pole exercise later on in this video, so keep watching. He doesn't know about it yet. I'm not sure how impressed he's going to be, but it's a very good pole exercise. Not mine, can't take credit for it. Spotted it on someone's Instagram and I was like, oh, that's a good one. So we will be doing that with him. Really good for suppleness, and I love poles where you're changing the bend quite a bit and things like that. So yeah, keep tuned for that. I'm on Mr. Coop. He's got his fly veil on. I don't think he's worn this since his last competition, which was actually exactly 2 years ago, because it was Wellington Regionals, and Wellington Regionals is going on at the moment. But the vampire earbuds are out at the moment, and I just thought, rather than irritating the hell out of him and him shaking his head, I'll just put a fly veil on. You look gorgeous, Mr. Coot. You really do. He looks so beautiful in it. This is the exercise we're working with. As you can see, square in the middle, curving poles one direction, curving poles the other direction, so you make like a nice S shape through it. You could make the square bigger, and maybe you could even do a canter and do a flying change through it. It's a possibility. Not going to bother doing that with Coop today. Let me remind you, Mr. Coop's 24, hasn't been schooled in well over a month. I mean, we don't school Mr. Coop anymore, and he's a little bit scruffy. Can you see down there? Oh, excuse my num there. Turn that over and I'm like, oh, it's a bit dirty. You can see he's a little bit scaly in places, but actually, noisy motorbike, actually, he's been pretty good this winter, skin-wise. He's got a couple of patches, but we've had no major, touch wood, episodes. He is obviously going into a season change, which always upsets his skin, makes his skin very flaky and a bit manky. But all in all, he's not doing too badly, are you, Mr. Coop? He's going for the sort of hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog look here with his mane. Guys, this exercise was hard, amazing, well worth doing, but was it hard. And I was probably a little bit mean to poor Mr. Coop here. A few mistakes I made, one being that the poles on the left were too curved and I should have done it astride away from the box just to give him a little bit of extra help, because the poor chap did struggle a little bit. I mean, I don't think we actually ever got it right once. Mainly down to my pole placement, but my goodness, the kind of suspension, the expression, the lift, the power that he had, you can see he lacks suppleness now. It's no surprise. So with a horse that is schooled regularly, you probably wouldn't find it that difficult, but I just love how much lift it gave him. Honestly, he was giving me ideas. I was thinking, should we be going back out and doing some dressage? Bless him, he was strong though, because he gets a bit panicky when he's doing pole work because he wants to get it right, but he just looked incredible. And then we had a little play at the end. And this bit, I love this so much. I love him so much. A bit of fart power going on here. If you count down to him, he thinks he's going cross country because obviously he evented for years. And he gets that excited and then he goes for a canter around the school. Evening, guys. I'm just sat editing the vlog for tomorrow night. And watching Mr. Coop melts my heart, honestly. I mean, I feel a bit mean. I was really unfair on him to expect him to do that pole exercise. I don't think I'd quite cottoned on to how hard it was going to be, but wow, how expressive did he look? Honestly, he really shouldn't do that to me because it does give me ideas. But I hope he'll be all right. I didn't do much. Thankfully, I probably only did 5 minutes max of it, if that. I mean, there's lots of walking and mainly getting off and moving the poles back around after Coop kicked. He kicked one of those red pods out literally to the other side of the school. So I didn't do too much, thankfully. But yeah, and that last bit, I don't know if you can hear me, but when I start counting down, I always count from 5. He honestly thinks he's back in his eventing days and he gets all on his toes and he gets so excited, and then he doesn't do anything major, but he just leaps forward a bit and he's off, straight out into that canter, because he was a phenomenal event horse and he was just a legend cross country. But when I do that with him, it gives me goosebumps because it's like the good old days. Before I go, guys, and if you don't follow me on the old I forgot the name of my own shop, the old tack room shop on Instagram, you won't know that I picked up these vintage horse and hounds, which were meant to be for sale, but I don't think I'm going to sell them. I like them too much. And I've noticed there's definitely been an increased interest in vintage horse and hounds. And I think, I never see them. Being that Horse and Hound has been around since, I can't remember the date it started, but I'm pretty sure it was like the late 1890s or something like that. It's been around a very long time. I never see Horse and Hounds from the 1920s, 30s, or even 40s, to be honest. You just about see them from the 1950s and then onwards from there. But they get a lot of people interested. So I think maybe, give it another 10, 20 years, they might be worth something. Very set up, very newspaper style. Also, they're huge. They're bigger than A4. But they're just so lovely to look through. I love it when you see a horse trials. I mean, it's always worth a read of the horses for sale. Quite like the letters to the editor as well. They are always interesting. Look at that in the Pony Club news. Princess Anne makes her debut at Hunter Trials. And placed. There she is on Bandit. And then I rather like this one, which I could tell was a Strawberry Roan, even though the picture's in black and white. And obviously, with a name like Strawberry Fair, we can guess it's Strawberry Roan. But what a cracking jump that pony has. Love that they have a Pony Club news.